In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I use TradeSyncer to copy trade across all of my accounts directly with TradingView. A lot of times people only copy trade in Trade or whatever platform they're using. But if you didn't know, you can actually use TradeSyncer to link up all of your prop firm accounts and you can trade directly in TradingView. So I'm going to show you exactly how to set up all the connections, how everything really syncs in real time. And I'm going to share a few pro tips for how I manage my profits and my risk across all of my accounts so I'm not overexposing myself. And also, so I'm not blowing past consistency rule targets or something if I'm doing an eval and, I have to stop at a certain profit amount. So this is the exact system that I use every day to trade efficiently and execute my trades without having to manually place orders on different accounts. So if you're in a position where you're ready to start trading multiple prop accounts or you're thinking about scaling, this is going to give you a clear look for how the system actually works. All right. Let's get into it. So one thing I'll tell you with TradeSyncer, they do have a free 7-day trial because I know sometimes it's intimidating to try out a third-party copier. You want to make sure it works, maybe test it out with an eval or something. So use code KRISTA, you get a free 7-day trial. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is come into connections. You're going to click add a connection. And it's going to ask you for your login credentials. So if you're using Project X or TradeC or whatever platform you use, I'm going to be doing TradeView. So you need to name it. And then down here on the bottom, if you are trading with a prop firm sim account, you're going to be demo. If you have your own personal funded account, it'll be live. So I'm going to click on demo. And then it's going to ask you for your login credentials, put in your password there, and it's going to link it all up. So give it a second. And then from there, you'll click on details because the accounts are not actually linked yet. So this is important. You got to actually turn them on, toggle them on. And then you can go back to connections. I'm going to add one more just for the sake of this video so you can see how it looks to copy trade across multiple prop firms. So put in your login credentials, give it a couple seconds to load, and then I'll do the same thing where I toggle on the accounts that I actually want to be trading. So I'll go ahead and turn them all on. All right, so from here, you would finish connecting all of your accounts, but that's good just for the sake of the example. You can then set your leader account. So you can do that right here, or you can go over to cockpit, which is where you're going to be doing most of your trading from. So set the leader account. I'm going to select one of my accounts, go down here. If I move my head out of the way, you can see on the bottom it says change leader. So now this little crown, it shows you which one is your leader account, and then you select the accounts that you want to follow that leader account. So I'm going to give you a tip here in a second for how you can potentially separate them. But if I wanted all of my accounts to be copied together and I want to trade all of my accounts, I would toggle all of them on like this all the way down the line. But I'll get into how you can separate them into groups here in a second. So staying here on this cockpit, something really important is you want to make sure you add the contracts that you're actually going to be trading. And this, you actually need to change this in the future when there's contract rollover or something. These contracts are obviously going to change. So you'll go over here to add contract. Let's say I want to do NQ and the current contract is U. I already have MNQ, but if you want NQ, you would click on that and then you would click import. So all of the contracts that you would potentially be copy trading, you need to have up here. If you don't, it's not going to copy across all of the accounts, and that's kind of frustrating. So definitely be aware of that. You can come up here to change the leader if you want to flip-flop your accounts a little bit. When you're actually in a trade, you will see a little label on the top that says currently in 10 positions. That's something to be aware of because if you accidentally enter a trade or you thought you closed it out or something, it'll show you up here if you're currently in a position, and then you can click flatten all. All right, cancel all orders, flatten all. That's a good thing to just do as a If you're a TradeView person and you've ever like hit a limit order that you forgot was there and it got you into a position, and you hit that exit and cancel all button like compulsively now, this is something you can do to flatten all and cancel all orders across all of your accounts. So that's a good habit to get into at the end of the day. All right, so this is your cockpit. From there, you can go into groups. So this is where if you want to set up different groups, like maybe, for example, if I have 10 funded accounts and I only want to trade 5 at a time. So I'll do like 2 from one firm and 3 from another, and that's one group. And then I'll do the other 5 in a different group. That is a really good strategy for like managing your risk a little bit. Another option is maybe if you want to trade your evals in one group and then you're funded in another group, because maybe you trade them with a different strategy, like maybe you're a little more aggressive or you're size up more with your evals. So you can keep those separate. So the groups, that is where you're going to do these. So you can come up here to create group. You'll set your leader account and add the follower accounts. From these 10 accounts that I have added, I can separate them however I want to. So that's how you use the groups. That's pretty helpful. The other thing I want to show you is the risk management. So this is something that I definitely use, and I would recommend you use it. So the cool thing about this is if you guys use TradeView or whatever platform you use, this applies to all of them. If I set a daily loss limit in here, it also sets it in my TradeView platform. You know how usually you have to go into like your account and go under risk management and individually do them all. It takes a long time. This is really cool because it actually toggles those for you. So set yourself a daily loss limit and a daily profit target, whatever you want that to be. I have mine kind of a ridiculous amount right now just for the sake of this video. But let's say I want my daily profit target. I'm going to click on this. Maybe I want my daily profit target to be like $600. I can click it to be just in this account, or I can apply to all and see how that's a much faster process than going into TradeView individually on each account. And then if I want a daily loss limit, I can set that too. So what this does is it closes out the account once I have hit this number. So once I have hit a $600 in profit, it'll close out all of my positions and lock that account so I don't enter any more positions. This is very helpful if you are trading an account with a consistency rule and maybe you can't make more than a certain amount, or maybe you're trying to pass an eval or you have a specific profit target that you're going to. So what I do personally to manage this is I'll set my leader account as the one that has the biggest amount that I'm trying to trade to, like my biggest daily profit target. Like for example, my daily payout accounts, I would set my daily payout account as my leader because I don't really have a cap necessarily. And then I'll put all the other ones as a follower account so they can start to close out as they've hit their individual profit targets. All right. So I don't have to worry about each individual account closing out separately. It kind of does it manually, or it does it on its own when I set it up this way. It's automated. So hopefully that made sense. All right. So now let's go back into my connection or my cockpit. And I'm going to show you how you actually do this in TradingView. So now that I have my leader account, my Alpha Futures account number 932, that is my leader account. So I'm going to go into TradingView. I'm going to click on the trade button up here. I'm going to log into my Alpha Futures account. Let me let this load real quick. All right. Now I need to move my head out of the way again over to this side. Now, if you look at the bottom of the screen on your TradingView account, if you come down here, it'll show you the different accounts you have. Make sure you select your leader account. So remember, I was my Alpha Futures account, 932, ending in 932. That's my leader account. So now I can move this out of the way. Come up here to my trading screen. And now, when I place an order and I take a trade, this account is going to be copied by all of those other accounts. All right. So in my example, I have all 10 accounts checked off. So if I take a trade on TradingView right here, I take a position, all 10 of these accounts are going to be in that exact same position. I could toggle off some of these and maybe only take the trade in 6 positions or whatever, or go into the groups like I showed you over here. But that is how you can take trades in TradingView and copy trade across more than one account and more than one prop firm. All right. So hopefully that helps you guys see step by step how you set it up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you guys find this valuable, I would appreciate you guys supporting the channel by using code KRISTA, by the way, if you decide to use TradeSyncer. And then, of course, like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.